Hey girl, welcome back to OTM. My name is Sheridan and today we are working the core and the glutes. It's gonna be a good time. And I really encourage you to move in a way that feels good, to be really curious and to see what happens. Trust the process and let the magic evolve. So when you're ready, meet me at the back of your mat. Bringing your feet hip distance apart. Take a full breath in and really ground down through the feet as you breathe out. Taking a moment to check in, to notice your breath. As you take a next breath in, can you reach the hands to the sky? And as you breathe out, take a little forward fold, hands through heart center, connecting the hands to the earth. You might pedal out through the feet, maybe shake the hips a little bit, and start to walk your hands out to find your plank. Dome through the upper back and keep pressing into the palms. Take a full breath in and stay for your breath out. One more breath in. Exhale as you press your hips to the sky, finding your down dog. Pedal out through the feet, left to right, right to left. And start to really spread the fingertips, spreading the toes, creating length through the back of the legs and the spine. Inhale, lift the heels, lift the hips, roll forward to find your plank. Exhale as you press back to your downward facing dog. A few more like this. Inhale, lift the heels, roll forward, find your plank, shoulders over the wrist. Exhale as you press back. Working within the two shapes in your own time, in your own range, allowing the body to wake up. Let's go 3 more. Last 2. On 1, can you hold your plank? From here, just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees, untuck the toes, and just take a little rock back and forth. Child's pose to your half plank, shoulders over the wrists, open the hips, and then come back child's pose. Shoulders over the wrists, hips come down, and then hips come back. Let's go 3, 2, on 1. Can you find your half plank and hold? Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the hips back, finding a child's pose. I'm going to start to shake it out through the shoulders, through the wrists. Coming all the way forward, but this time can you come onto your forearms? Palms either come down to the earth or palms come together. Take a full breath in. Right leg is extending away from the body. Can you exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Creating length as you point the toe away from the body. And start to really draw the ribs in, the belly button in, so you can get a little bit of core activation as well. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, holding on 1. Can you start to draw circles with your big right toe, any direction, but keeping the leg lifted, keeping the hips really square. And let's go 5. We're changing direction in 3. In 2, reverse your circles on 1. Tiny, tiny circles. Just for 5. We are pulsing in 3. In 2, hold your right leg up, little pulses at the top. Lift and lift. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Holding in 3, 2, hold on 1, slowly come back in, take a little shake, and we go straight into the other leg. Inhale, left leg lifts. And then lower. Apologies. Exhale, left leg lifts. Inhale, lower. Aiming to create length through the body as you keep doming through the upper back. And start to notice how this side feels. If it feels any different from the other, sending it just as much love. We are holding at the top in 3, in 2, holding at the top on 1, drawing circles with the big toe, really small circles, about the size of a golf ball or a tennis ball. Let's go 5, reversing in 3, in 2, reverse your circle on 1. Keep lifting the leg. We are pulsing in 3, in 2, hold the top, little pulses up and back. Keep lifting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knee in. Take a little child's pose here as you stretch the hands in front of you. And then slowly making your way up, coming onto your left hand side. So we're just getting those legs nice and warm, and then this is where the real fun begins. Can you come onto either your bicep, like so, or your hand, whatever feels better. And can you stretch the legs long? Bring your right hand in front of you. Can you lift your top leg, lower your top leg? Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Aiming for both legs to be really straight. Again, we're using your core to stabilize, and your front hand, your right hand, is also, here's a little safety net so we don't roll forward. Think about length, open the hip, and back. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, can you hold? From here, can you bend the leg? Can you extend the leg? Can you bend the leg? Can you extend? Now the knee is just coming in, line with the hip, and then extending along. Let's go 5, 4, things are spicing up in 3. Let's go 2. On 1, can you hold? Can you flick the right leg forward, slide it back, bend the knee, flick it forward, slide it back. So it's almost like you're riding a bike. In fact, it's called a bicycle. So envision where you're riding to, maybe close down the eyes, and take your time here. 5 more in this direction. Slide it back. 4, 3. We are reversing in 2. On 1, can you re-bend the leg? Extend it long, straight come forward, and then re-bend. Extend, sweep it forward, bend, extend. Woo. Now keeping your bottom leg straight switches on the tummy muscles more than you know. But remember, you are so strong, you are so capable. So stay with me just for 5, 4, 3, 2. My leg on 1. We are holding it long. Little lift, little lower. Keep pressing to the top hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Take a little punch, take a little shake, and just transfer onto your back. Bring the hands behind your head. Can you start to find a crunch with your legs long? And then can you lower back down? Exhale as you find your crunch. Inhale as you lower. Let's just go for 5, 4. We are holding up in 3. In 2. Holding all the way up on 1, and release your right hand in front of you. Spread your fingertips, and can you pump the palm, bend the elbow, and then extend. Little crunch pulse. I like to envision you're pressing a button. Maybe the button is for more coffee. Maybe it's for more chocolate. Maybe it's a big red button. Whatever it is, we're trying to press it just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come behind the head. Let the head be really heavy. Take a full breath in. Exhale, we're going back to your crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, drive the ribs down and then lower. Let's go 3 more. Last 2. Final one here. Hold, release the left hand, spread the fingertips, soft bend through the elbows. We pump. We are pulsing to all the good stuff, whatever the good stuff is for you. 10, 9, 8, 7, keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the head, release the hands. Take a little shake out. From here, can you lift your right leg, lower your right leg. Exhale, lift your left leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift the right. Inhale, lower. Aiming for the lower belly to stay really heavy, the hips to stay heavy. And let's go 5, 4. We are holding up in 3. In 2, hold your left leg up on 1, point the toe, tiny circles. Can you start to find your crunch as you circle the legs, any direction? And in 5, we are changing. Let's go 3, 2, reverse your circle on 1. Keep the crunch if you can and keep grounding into the right heel. 3, we're holding. 2, hold on 1. Can you bend the left leg? Hand of the right touches the toe and then extend. We bend, extend, and back. Reach, and back. Reach, and back. Exhale up. Inhale down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Come back to your breath for 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going straight to the other side. In 2. On 1, lower the arm and leg, hands behind the head. Lift your right leg, tiny circles. Can you find your crunch? Start to point the toe, the knee away from the body. And in 3, we're reversing your circles. In 2, reverse your circles on 1. We're coming in for your bend and snap. In 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Bend the right leg, reach the left hand, and then lower the head. We come up and back. Keep pressing into the left heel. Keeping your lower back really heavy. Now let's go 10. Exhale, reach and back. 8, 7, 6. We're so close. 5, 4, 3. Final 2. On 1, come all the way back down, take a little shake out, and we are going into the other side legs. So when you're ready, I'm just going to rock and roll up. You can stay where you are, just lie onto your right hand side. And we're going to bring the legs really long, using your hand or your bicep as a pillow. I like to use my hand, sometimes my bicep, but today we're using the hand. Bring your left hand in front of you, and can you point the toes? Square the hips off, lift the top leg, and then lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And keep drawing in through the ribs, the belly button. Aiming to take away the swing as you lift and lower. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding up on 1. Elbow comes in, and then knee comes in, and then extend. Knee comes in, extend. Keep the bottom leg really heavy. Keep it straight if you can. And notice where you feel these shapes. 5, we are finding your bikes. In 4, keep pressing the left hand in 2. On 1, hold, swing the left leg forward, slide it back, bend the knee. Riding your bike. Now I'm on the beach, so I'm going to pretend I'm riding closer to the beach. I can see the water and I'm trying to get there. But you can visualize whatever bike ride you like. How do you want to feel at the end of this bike ride? Really ask yourself. We are reversing in 5. This is 3, 2, on 1. Rebend the left leg, extend it long, and then slide it in front of you. Rebend, extend it long, slide it forward. Rebend, extend it long, slide it forward. Exhale as you reach back, inhale, come forward. Let's go 5. Don't forget about the pulses in 4. Let's go 3. Last 2. On 1, can you hold your left leg long, little lift, little lower, pulse for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Allow the legs to take a little moment. And guess what? We all done. We are going to finish with a bit of a stretch though. So can you lie into your belly? Just press yourself up into a 4-point kneel. Finding your pigeon pose, so bringing your right knee in to the back of the wrist, slide the heel away from the body, and then extend the left leg long. See if you can square the hips off. Hands come in front of you, and maybe you take a little forward fold. Reconnecting to your breath. And start to observe how the body feels, how the body is responding to your practice. One more full breath in, staying for your breath out, and pressing the hands into the earth to lift the chest. Hands come under the shoulders. Tuck the left toe just to find your 4-point kneel. And we go straight into the other side. Left knee comes to the back of the wrist. Slide the heel away from the hips and then extend the right leg long. You might stay really high. You might take a little forward fold as you find your pigeon pose. Without judgment or comparison, simply notice how the two sides feel in this stretch. And using each breath out to create a little bit more space. One more full breath in. Staying for your breath out. Press into the hands to lift the chest and just lie onto your left glute. Swing your legs around, finding a seated position. Maybe you rock or you sway. Hands can come to the knees, or maybe even hands come to heart center or to the heart. And really find a moment just to be. Allowing the body to be heavy. Inviting the mind to be really quiet. As you encourage a constant, conscious breath. Giving yourself permission to fully surrender in this moment. Knowing that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Feeling the heart if your hands are on your heart. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale as you let it go with a sigh. Release the hands, bring the eye gaze forward. I'm so proud of you for showing up, for choosing you, for pressing play, and for remaining really curious. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon on the mat. Mwah. Hey girl, I'm so proud of you for moving today and for committing to your daily practice. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments I've been receiving on all my workouts lately. It means the world to me and it helps me grow and plan my future classes. So if you have any further feedback or comments, please let me know so I can continue to grow a community of like-minded girls who put themselves first.